Hello and welcome. I'm Patricia Missakian from the Akashic Records Institute.com and numerologist.com, and today it's an honor to give a reading for the week using my oracle deck, the Sacred Crystal Codes. These crystals hold the power, vibration, and message of each crystal as they come together in these beautiful sacred geometry crystal grids, allowing you to receive the ancient messages and codes of each crystal to awaken your truth and receive the downloads available to support you and your soul path. So it's always an honor to be back here on numerologist.com. And I already drew the cards for this week, so all we need to do is to tune in to you and to the question you have so we can bring the message for you. So we're going to do a tune in for a second, and then after that I'm going to show you 3 crystal grids that were chosen for this week. And I want to invite you to let go of everything and just notice which crystal grid is calling your attention. That means that that particular one has a specific message for you regarding your present situation. Even though they all will work together, there is one specific for you that has a specific message today. So let's get started. Take a moment, close your eyes, bringing your attention to your heart. Nice deep breaths. And now tune into the present time. The question you may have, or just ask, what is the message the Sacred Crystal Codes has for me today? And when you're ready, you can look at the screen and just notice which grid is calling your attention today. There is no right or wrong. Just allow your intuition, and usually the first one that you land your eyes on it is the one that has a specific message and vibration for you today. So once you find one, bring all your attention to that particular grid, allowing all the vibration, healing and transmission of this powerful sacred crystal code come to you, and start bringing you the transmission so that the intelligence of your body can receive not only through the words that are shared, but also to the vibration of this beautiful grid. And when you're ready, I would love to know which one you chose. So comment in the chat below if you chose number 1, number 2, or number 3. All right, so this first one is called the blueprint. This crystal grid invites you to return to your original blueprint. This is the purpose that you came to live in this lifetime. This blueprint contains the wisdom your soul has attained throughout all lifetimes. Now, what we talk about when we talk about blueprints, right? It's talking about you came pure and powerful in these words. And then you start picking up stuff, right? Picking up stuff from people. People had worry thoughts and they throw that at you. They go something going on in their life and then unconsciously throw that at you. They manipulate you. And you start accumulating all that clutter in your energy. And all that starts shoveling down like your true blueprint, like your core, beautiful and clear purpose. And you start forgetting. You start forgetting who you are. You start forgetting how powerful you are, right? So when this grid shows up for you, it's reminding you that you have a lot of clutter that is not even yours. So let's clear this stuff up, right? Think about the thoughts, ideas, and beliefs that you carry from your childhood. There is a ton of stuff there that is not serving your purpose, nor it's hiding you from who you truly are. So this grid is here to invite you to unlearn and clear up all this programming that are no longer serving you in order to come back into alignment, to come back into your purpose. The Sacred Crystal Code has begun to bring your attention to the beliefs that are ready to be released. And it is safe also to form new beliefs. And remember, as you receive this message, your higher self is receiving the intelligence of your body, starting to make the shifts necessary. So pay close attention to what shows up in your life, because everything that shows up in this week, it's an invitation to unlearn. If you notice a trigger, awesome, bring it on. Let that be what is going to call you back to clear what is not yours, right? Anytime something comes into our life, it's always an invitation for growth and expansion if you choose to receive it that way and not make a interpretation that is going to hold you back. Always, always, always have gratitude for everything that shows up, because sometimes disguised in a not so good situation is an amazing opportunity to shift that will take you to this amazing, amazing journey in this path that is life. Now, the second one, if you chose the number 2, is the seeds of transformation. This crystal grid brings you the energy of new seeds of transformation, preparing you for new experience. Each challenge that life may bring you is an opportunity to let go of old ideas and be ready for new doors to open for you. Know that everything that you have been planting is now ready to break the soil. This grid also reminds you of the importance of remembering to notice more deeply what is happening when you think that nothing is happening. We have a tendency to not see our progress. So give yourself more credit. You have come so far. Honor your path. It is, I cannot stress how many times I see that when, let's say, someone is doing like a 3 months training with us, right? So usually in this, we actually don't offer that service anymore, but I used to offer a certification in 3 months. And at the end of the 3 months, I would take my clients to this journey where they would go back in time to where they started, and then they go back to where they are. And it was just amazing, because that simple experience brought the awareness of how much have changed in their lives. But you don't know until you actually stop and look and see and like smell the flowers. So when this grid shows up in your life, it's talking about that too. What it is that you may be taking for granted right now in your life, and just the simple activity to stop and allow you to register what happened this year. We are getting to the end of the year, right? So look back, give yourself credit, open your arms out and hug yourself and honor you and everything, every single choice that you make. It's all a celebration. We human beings have the tendency to take so much for granted. Start looking at every single thing around you to be grateful. Every little success to celebrate. It's by celebrating the small things that you open the door for more and more to be celebrated for shows up in your life. So this is the message from Sacred Crystal Codes, Seeds of Transformation. And now the third one for today is the Sacred Crystal Codes of Compassion. This grid comes into your life to bring you the energy of compassion. Compassion for people in your life, and especially compassion for yourself. When we work with this grid, the archetype of Kuan Yin always shows up. The vibration that this grid brings to you, it's reaching backwards in time for you to the records of your childhood, and brings the Kuan Yin's unconditional love and compassion, so you can embrace your inner child when you need that love the most. How many times we are as judgmental with ourselves than someone else were with us when we were a child, right? It's almost like we keep punishing ourselves. And this is a week to really honor your inner child, especially if you chose number 3. Take a moment, give yourself a day to just do whatever you feel like doing. Honor your inner child, connect with your inner child. And the more you do that, the more you're going to notice something inside of you getting more full, getting more alive, because it's by giving yourself the love, the attention, the energy, or whatever it is that your inner child needs, is that you fulfill all spaces of your life. And by doing so, you show up in everybody's life around you from a completely different energy. And as you lift, as you grow and expand, every single person around you also do the same. Our frequency, where our energy, our light just can lift up a whole room if you allow it to, and if you choose to be that person. So here's for an amazing week for you. Thank you for being here and connecting with us and receiving this reading. I want to invite you to get to know my community through the Akashic Records Institute, and I also want to invite you to subscribe to Numerologist YouTube channel, so that anytime that me and my amazing partners here from Numerology have another video for you, another class, another transmission, another healing, you get notified and you get to experience and grow with us. Take care, and I'll see you soon.